need
Cancel
it.
where? On YouTube still.
Oh shit.
What's that link?
Our links.
Oh, find all things
Yeah.
Roxy Hayes here. Rob
Yeah,
Hayes
they did
here.
your shit.
Oh, wow.
We out here. That's
Look
dope.
at that.
That's nice.
Gotta
Thank
update
you.
my website. People
What happened?
Yeah, I went on there. You need to. I was gonna
Wait a
text you.
minute.
That's so
Y'all,
funny.
this my merch if
I
y'all want
was-
to buy it.
It was for something we was working on. I had to do your bio. I'm like, this old. Update
Yeah.
this.
All right.
Y'all
I got you.
All
Update it.
Yeah. Help me out.
Yeah, I do
Welcome.
web design.
I saw this on the internet, a show that usually we discuss wild and crazy stories that are on the internet. You can submit them to internet@kevonstage.com. But since this show was canceled, the email was a little dry. So if you want to send those stories, you can submit them to internet@kevonstage.com. So the next time we can do, what we're supposed to do. Today's guests, Roxy Hayes, Rob Hayes, Tamara Jade.
Hello.
So while the email box fills up, we've been having a good time with this
Yeah,
game
I
called
like
Bad
it.
Opinions.
Yeah,
It's just a
this
whole
is
bunch of
cute game.
conversation prompts,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's what we're gonna be doing. Cause you ain't at work. I mean, you at work, but you ain't
You
busy.
ain't
Not
at work.
working.
You ain't doing. You obviously, if you're watching
You're
this, you're
sitting
doing
at home
something.
doing nothing.
Yeah, you should
So
be
you're
doing
sitting
something
on
else.
your couch.
So here's the
Life
question.
is passing you by.
Exactly. What's something you're passionate about that most people don't know about?
Ooh.
And I'll jump in while y'all think. World War II history.
Really?
Okay.
Oh my God. I am a
I would have
nerd.
never.
Yeah.
The Pacific Theater. I've watched probably every movie that's come out.
Glory?
Watched the documentaries. Well, Glory's about the Civil War.
Ooh.
But I have watched that. Big fan of war movies. When I was in London
Just
last,
jumped out with Glory.
I'm so excited to be part of it.
so Braveheart.
Glory.
You know when Mel Gibson had the blue
So
face.
Abraham Lincoln.
Empire Strikes Back.
Okay,
Oh, this
wait.
world. This
Which
world.
one is
Okay.
two? Thank you.
Yeah,
War is
yeah,
war.
yeah.
Okay, wait. Which one? Okay. I know that one now.
Okay,
What
the-
was one?
World War One.
What happened in that? What was that?
Those are both the world wars. That was
Yeah.
United States, Germany, France, England,
was
all
one?
got involved. that was gotten one. Germany
Hitler.
lost
Yeah,
in that
you gotta
one.
have white
Hitler's
people
two.
for it to be
Hitler's
a world
two?
war.
Hitler rose to
Brown
power
people
because
be
of
in
one.
wars in the world all the time, but those don't count as world wars. You gotta
World
have
War-
some white people dying for it to
1,000
be a
Hitler was
world
who
war.
was in the first one?
It was still Germany.
Same team.
Goddamn,
Same people.
Germany.
They ran
Yeah,
it back.
they
It
ran
was
it
like
back.
same team.
Germany lost both.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Hitler used so Germany was defeated, like morally, in one. So Hitler used the way they felt about that to inspire them.
Memoirs
And
of a
it-
Geisha was two.
Oh my God!
Right now, I'm trying. I'm trying to. What time was this?
World War II is like 1940 to like 45.
Anne Frank.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was the main people in one?
39 over there, but
'cause I'm
41
trying-
over
I'm
here.
telling you about two. I didn't say
World War
one.
II.
Who's? But I just.
One, Germany, England.
But who was the star?
There was.
Like, because I want
Who
to. I
was
want to
the
follow
star?
along.
LeBron James.
Thank you.
Who was the LeBron
I'm telling
James
you, I know
of
about
World
two.
War?
I didn't.
Franklin, Delano,
Oh,
Roosevelt.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank
I didn't
you.
study one
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
I studied two. But this
Fake.
is how nerdy I
Hitler.
got. We was in London for our last show there, and I was just taking a walk, taking in the city. It's a great
Okay,
city.
okay.
And I walked by Winston Churchill War Rooms Museum. And it was actually, I think it's Whitehall, maybe? Whitehall. Sorry if there's anybody in England who knows this stuff. Whitehall, I think it was at Whitehall. But anyway, they had all these bunkers because, they're doing a lot of bombing in the war and whatnot. So they built this whole underground base, basically. They had food, they had radio equipment, all that type of stuff. Man, we was walking around. Well, it was me by myself. I was walking around. I had the audio guy.
Living your best life.
What? I spent a good 2.5 hours in there just hands behind my back.
Oh,
As soon
you
as
was
I
in
get
there.
into a museum,
I do that
They
too.
text you like, Kev, the show started.
he's like, I'm reading about Churchill. Wow, this happened? That happened? Oh, I love it. Big fan of war.
Why?
Big fan of war.
Big fan of war history. I can't even tell you.
Okay.
I really can't tell you. But all the Pacific, Band of Brothers, Saving Private Ryan,
Thank you.
all movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got
now
it.
you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now.
Plus all the documentaries.
Red Tails.
Oh
Red
yeah.
Tails,
Okay.
terrible
Why you
It was
ain't
movie.
say that?
terrible. It was so bad.
They was fine.
And Tony has
The
a funny
CGI
joke about
was
how
so
Y'all not
bad.
gonna
It was
do that
terrible.
to the
It was-
Tuskegee
Nah,
Airmen.
man.
was
But the
fine.
movie was bad. The
No,
Tuskegees
so
was
bad.
legit.
The Tuskegees was good.
The Tuskegees were good, but
They
that
didn't
was a
deserve
terrible
that.
They
movie.
did not. But
All
they
right,
probably
what y'all
was a
got?
lot of fine people.
Mine is skunks. They're my favorite animal. I know everything about them.
What?
I know.
Give me some fun
Skunks are
skunk
smart.
facts.
Yeah.
Well, you can domesticate them and have them as pets in like 13 states. Unfortunately, California is not one of them.
I seen a TikTok about a descented skunk.
Yeah, Zoo Arcade.
Yes.
She died.
Oh, that's your shit.
She died.
Oh,
Yes, Atari
no.
was her name. Atari died, or he. I don't know
Oh.
what gender. I think it was a girl.
I just saw that TikTok.
I love that fucking skunk so much. That man was toe up. He was like, I need some time. I'm gonna take some time off for the internet.
What? It just died. It's just old.
The problem is that we don't know as humans what the official skunk diet is because they're omnivores, and you know they could be eating tree bark, they could be eating insects, they could be eating other animals. So I think because we don't really know what their proper diet is, their
can't
lifespan
domesticate
gets
it.
shorter
Yeah.
in our care, basically.
So they really shouldn't be with humans like that.
No, and you can get their stench glands removed. They're like little testicles. They're like
balls
little
are
grapes.
stinking?
Yeah, that's what. And
Balls are stinking.
they'll spray, but nothing will come out because the spray reflex is a normal defense mechanism.
That's probably bad for their psyche, though.
Yeah,
Like,
they
yo,
can't stand
ain't,
why they got
ain't
that
nobody
too.
making a face. I'm
Yeah.
spraying. it ain't doing nothing. Why am I on this planet
If I
spraying this empty spray?
Facts,
Yo.
just meaningless.
skunks are
That's
smart.
hilarious,
They're very
Rob.
smart.
I didn't-
If y'all
I
go to
didn't know that.
Castaway Restaurant in Burbank, they have a skunk problem.
Really?
They built the
stank?
restaurant like on a skunk sanctuary, and then they called animal control. This is all the waiter telling me this. Called animal control and got like a whole family, like 7 of them, but they hid a baby.
Yeah.
And so there's a baby that's now grown. I guess he goes to work during the day. He comes home at like 7 p.m. He walks right by the tables. As long as he don't bother y'all. If y'all don't bother
I'll
him.
blow this whole thing
Get
up.
up there and I'd have plenty of mimosas.
Castaway?
Keep bringing them out.
Yep,
but
to
that's because the
distract you.
skunk coming.
Distract you.
From the shit.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was when I was in Houston, it was a skunk that would bury itself under our townhome. And them shit stank, so it would
They
just
do.
be farting and it would be coming through the fireplace.
Yeah.
And so they couldn't kill it. They just had to remove it. But this is when I learned like skunks are fucking smart.
Yep.
They took it somewhere else, but it kept coming back.
That's right.
It was one time I was leaving the movies, me and my boyfriend, and I seen that motherfucker walking home like it was his house. I was like, I should kill you, but I let him make it. But he was just like, oh, back to
Right.
from work. So yeah, them motherfuckers, they are very, very smart. So yeah, skunks
And
is
their
interesting.
stench can travel up to 3 miles. So just because you smell a skunk doesn't mean it's anywhere near
And
you.
do
3
it
miles.
stank. It's like
3 miles.
sulfury.
What? How'd you get into this?
I don't know. They're just adorable, and I felt like they were misunderstood, and I too am misunderstood. So I wanted to learn things about
Tell
them.
me why.
Tell me more about that.
Tell me more about that. Forget
I
the
don't
story.
know. I just feel like what a crazy like defense mechanism or like survival mechanism that God gave them. Like, let's look into this some more. And they really are like cuddly. They're sweet. They don't bother anybody. But if you fuck with them, and the spray is poisonous, like it burns. It's like pepper spray.
Oh, is that
So
why
it's
it's
just
all
stinky.
spicy?
Yes, you can't.
Spicy.
Italian.
Yes,
Spaghetti.
you can't breathe. You gotta take. You cough if a
Yeah,
skunk. You
Yeah.
that shit stank. It's
How
stank.
you feel about Pepe Le Pew? Like, are you cool with Pepe Le Pew?
He was
Are
a little
do you
rapey,
go
to
to
be
the
honest.
airbrush
Facts.
guy and be like, I know everybody be asking for bugs and tabs.
No, he
but
was
can I
rapey.
get a Pepe Le Pew shirt?
He was doing the
He was
most,
too
man.
rapey. No, and she was a cat. He was after a cat.
He didn't
was
care.
freaky.
Men are aggressive.
Man
wanted
of
the
the bear.
cat.
Was it
Going
female
bear.
skunks on the
No,
show?
it
though?
wasn't.
It was
go back
always
and watch it.
under
She would get
representation.
out. She would lean on some paint or something, and then he's like, "Oh, she a skunk," and then he would chase
He didn't
her.
even care, man.
He
He
didn't
didn't ask
give
no
a fuck.
questions.
Freak ass.
He need to stay inside.
Okay. He need to
They
go
not
back
like
under
us. It's
rocks and
about
grab
Pepe Le
his
Pew.
Whoa.
That's why they ain't put him in a new Space Jam. They was like, "Nah, keep this freaky ass out."
But they had the guys
Yes.
from the Clockwork Orange in there, and I was like,
That's crazy.
they really did
what's
the
the-
deed in their
what's the
movie.
level?
That's crazy to a human. And they're like, yeah, that's fine, but Pepe Le Pew, he can't be here.
That's where we draw the line.
I would get a Pepe Le Pew tat now that you say that somewhere.
Okay,
Stupid.
a whole
That's
tag.
hilarious.
Somewhere
You gotta-
that's always covered up.
Chest,
Right.
whole peppy.
What you got, Rob?
I have so many. Like, this
Please.
is my life. Like, this is my jam. Like, there's so many things I found out other people don't care about. I keep up with like
If you'd like to continue this video, please subscribe to the Patreon. If you'd like to continue this video, please subscribe to the Patreon.